Hey, good evening. I'm really happy to have you here. My name is Daniel. I was a professional opera singer and beatboxer, and tonight we're going to be listening to Erik Grönwall perform Dream On by Aerosmith. So, this was a donation request from someone who's already on my Patreon, and I can't thank you enough for this. But I was going to get around to this one anyway. There's just been a lot of music, and my schedule's still kind of crazy. And again, I don't want to use that as an excuse for why I haven't been uploading as much as I want to. But it's just all over the place right now, and I'm trying to upload as much as I can. So I appreciate you reaching out to me regardless. But I'm really excited for this one because I have really loved Aerosmith's version of this song ever since I first heard it in high school, which I know for many people is really late to have heard the song. But hey, I was literally just raised with the Beach Boys, the Beatles, Elvis, and classical music, and that's pretty much it. So, cut me some slack there. But when I started branching out and exploring other musical genres and other artists, this was one of the first that I heard, and I'm just absolutely thrilled to be able to know that Erik did a cover of it. I think Erik is a remarkable musician and vocalist, and I'm just really excited to get into this one. So thank you so much, Christy, for this. And yeah, let's just jump into it. So nostalgic.
Every time that I look in the mirror, all these lines on my face getting clearer. The past is gone. It went by like dusk to dawn. Isn't that the way? Everybody's got the dues they like to pay.
Yeah.
Half my life's in books, written pages. Lived and learned from fools and from sages. You know it's true. All the things come back to you.
Ah, yeah. What musicianship.
Sing with me, sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears. Sing with me, just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away.
Yeah.
Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream until your dreams come true.
Ugh. What a stellar cover of that piece, guys. Oh my gosh. This format of video isn't really anything new, but it doesn't mean that I appreciate it any less. I love just seeing older videos of the musician themselves and just being able to really enjoy their past and see how they've transitioned from their past into their present, and just kind of experiencing that journey with them as we progress through the piece and progress through their story simultaneously. And it's, even though it's not necessarily a new format of video, it just so intrinsically has such a big impact and is utilized exceptionally well here. So really great job on that front. But man, dude, these vocals. I love how Erik just adds his own, not just vocal inflections, but certain vocal lines that aren't in the original that just more molds the piece to him and his style and his groove. And the musicians as well, just the drums so consistent, and the guitar line just flows so naturally, just like the original. And it's just so poetic, just in terms of the music itself. And then with Erik just coming in, adding his own style, layering his voice at times to really mold the piece to his style. Ah, dude, it's just so good. This was just something that's really special, I'm sure, to Erik, but there's something very cathartic about this piece, and it's really hard for me to place my finger on it, but I'm just really excited to jump into this analysis just so I can hear this piece again and just flow and vibe with it. Obviously, I have to tune in a little bit more instead of just trying to flow with the piece, which just happens so naturally. But now I should probably just focus on analyzing, scrutinizing it a little bit more, looking at all the finer details within it. So let's just jump into the analysis. Oh, so good.
Every time that I look in the mirror, all these lines on my face getting clearer.
Think of how laxed his vocal line is here. It matches with the guitar so well, and it just flows so naturally. It's cursive being penned. And with that, we have Erik coming in, not on we get we just feel that flow that's first introduced in the guitar line and is just further complemented by his voice here in how he chooses to express this line. And he makes that line so consistent all the way through. Like, listen to this entire verse here, or this cadence.
In the mirror, all these lines on my face getting clearer.
Yeah.
The past is gone. It went by dusk to dawn.
His vibrato is so consistent too, and just the fact that it complements these longer notes. And he doesn't truncate them by any means. He just rides them out to their fullest extent before resuming the next verse. It's just so lovely, dude. And on top of that, we're not getting really pure vowels here, which I actually really like, not just for the piece, but for Erik's style here. Because it's not, the past is gone. We get, the past is gone. Like, it's not nasal, but it's so forward in his mask, and it's not necessarily being rounded. It's just part of the style. It's part of how he expresses the music, which makes it more authentically him and not just a one-to-one copy of Aerosmith's. So, just love the uniqueness that he brings to the piece.
And by like dusk to dawn, isn't that the way? Everybody's got the dues they like to pay.
In that straight tone.
I know, and nobody knows where it comes and where it goes. I know it's everybody's sin. You got to.
Oh, Sin was so good. Instead of just riding that energy, he kind of takes it back a little bit just to come back into it. Oh my gosh, love just the flow of energy in this piece.
Where it goes. I know it's everybody's sin. You got to lose.
Yeah.
Know how to win.
Love that little addition there.
Half my life's in books, written pages. Lived and learned from fools and from sages. You know it's true. All the things.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh, just the way that connects.
All the things come back to you. Sing with me, sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears. Sing with me, just for today, maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away.
Oh, chills, man.
Sing with me, sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears. Sing with me, just for today.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, the good Lord will take you away.
Oh my god, I'm listening to that entire thing again.
Sing with me, sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears. Sing with me, just for today. Maybe tomorrow, the good Lord will take you away.
Yeah! Oh, it's so smooth and so good, dude.
Maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream until your dreams come true. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream until your dreams come true.
Yeah.
Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on.
Oh, the fact that he's even able to add vibrato on those notes, which you can very clearly see he's at the very top of his range here, hitting those notes, and he's hitting them well. But the fact that he has enough breath support to add in a vibrato and not just keep it straight tone, that's really something great, dude. For those who are capable of producing a consistent vibrato, go ahead and just try to go to the highest point of your range and maintaining a consistent vibrato at this dynamic and make it sound good without really modulating the pitch beyond the vibrato. Because it is just so easy to go flat when you're at the top of your range trying to make it sound beautiful and add a vibrato to it, add a powerful dynamic. That's one of the reasons why the Queen of the Night aria is so incredible, because you're not only performing notes at the upper end of your range, but you're doing so with so much control and so much precision and beauty, and it's just so magical. Granted, the highest notes of that aren't necessarily adding in vibrato, but it's more of just the level of control and breath support it takes to engage with that kind of music, and the same is true right here. It's just incredible.
Sing with me, sing for the earth, sing for the laughter, sing for the tear. Sing with me, just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away. Sing with me,
I love this layering, dude.
maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away. Sing with me, sing for the earth, sing for the laughter, sing for the tear. Sing with me, just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away.
Love that ending cadence from the guitar there too. Ugh. Dude, he's just so cool. He's got this style and swagger about him that's awesome to engage with. But beyond that, it's just the way he engages with his music. Even when he does covers like this, you could just feel so much of himself being poured into it that it doesn't feel like the one-to-one like I was mentioning earlier. It feels like he took this song and found a way to really incorporate his own self into it. And this is how I think covers should be tackled, in the sense that you're not just replicating the original artist because you don't think that the original is just absolute perfection, and to even come close to it is exactly what needs to be done. It's taking the original, even if you have such incredible high regard for the original, and finding something about yourself that you can contribute to the piece. And that's just what Erik has done here. Even in the smaller details, whether it's the ending riff in the guitar line or the way that Erik layered his voice and added certain vocal inflections and textures, it's just so good. It's just so him and his style and his group style. So great job, Erik, man. This was so much fun to listen to, and I could just really rock out with you in this kind of music, in this vibe, in this groove. So this was just a lot of fun. So thank you, and thank you, Christy, for recommending this. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. If y'all liked it, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you didn't like it, please leave a dislike and let me know why in the comments. I do read all of the comments, so please just know that your comments do not go unnoticed. My videos have been more constantly demonetized recently, just due to the format of these videos with the reaction and then the analysis afterward. So if you guys could, check out the link in the description below for my Patreon, where I post these videos early, and there's a bunch of new content that I'm working on right now that's going to be coming out on Patreon exclusively too. So I would really appreciate if you guys just check that out. I want to take this time though to appreciate all of you for being here. Whether you're paid or not paid or whatever the case, I really do appreciate you being here watching these videos, and it really does mean a lot to me. So thank you so much. And I can't wait to see all of you in the next video. Have a great rest of your evening, everyone.